I'm giving you lots of ideas of what to do with your practice session today. You could draw cartoon faces of your friends and of your parents, and you can make sculpture designs of your little creatures, or you could be working on your Secret City project, your Secret City mural. Now, today I'm adding stripes. That's super important artwork today, stripes. I'm going to enhance my drawing by connecting these floating botanical gardens around the space station, right around here to the center Forest Overton Square right here. I'm going to connect with stripes. I'm going to take my pencil and I'll sketch in where the stripes will come. They'll go behind the glass bubble. I'll draw the first stripe, and then I'll draw the other stripes following this stripe right here. Have it looping around and coming up underneath here. Now, this is the connecting tubes and also the oxygen supply and the energy supply to keep the plants and the trees looking real healthy through the cold space. I'll do a loop-to-loop right here with this cable, and then I'll add the stripes. I'll use my dark pen. I'll go behind the trees, right behind the bubble, loops around, and it connects right here to the center, right here to the bottom of the floating botanical garden. And then this kind of does a loop right here. Let's do another loop. What, do you want to do another loop? Okay. Loop around. And then right to the center. Now let's do a couple more stripes. Do this overlap because they're just like cables right here. And then another stripe. Using stripes are kind of fun, aren't they? And we'll use stripes over here too. I'll make, one going behind the trees along here. I'm going to make sure to keep them a little distance apart so you can see the thickness in there. Use this overlapping just a bit, and it comes back in, connects to the bottom, right there. And let's put another stripe. Starting right here, going behind, underneath, coming across. And I don't know. Do you think 4 stripes is enough to connect the botanical gardens? You want 7? How about 5? Okay, well, to put 5, I'll draw one more, and I'll draw it right above here like this. Now, have you added any stripes to your Secret City? You know, you can connect buildings or tubes or windows by using stripes across, or you can just decorate the side of a building by putting stripes. That might be fun. Try that on your Secret City. If you have a blank building or a pipe coming out of a building, or a cliff, you can put some stripes. I'll put one more on this one because you wanted 5, huh? Okay. I'll put an extra one. There we go. There's 5 stripes. Now I want to add a little color, a little bit of flavor right here. So I think I'll take my, what color should we make it? How about a nice orange for my Secret City floating garden up here. Dark on this side, all the way down. It's a highlight because the shading's on over on the left side over here. It's dark.
Commander Mark.
Zebtron!
Look at
Hi, Al.
Algroso's drawing.
Hi, Commander.
Little Secret City handshake. There you go.
Right.
Look at Algroso's drawing that he has done of me.
This looks like you, Zebtron. This is great. I like the way your hands are really folded right there, nice and pink. You have your control switches. And look at that, the face and the glass and everything just look exactly like you.
It is an excellent drawing, isn't it?
See, you practice a lot, don't you?
Yeah, quite a bit. Yeah, I try to.
Nice color.
And we got a surprise.
Oh, no. This is Cindy the Dragon, right?
Right, yeah. I didn't use green. I ran out of green, so...
Is my mustache really that long hanging over?
Well, it's long to me. I try to exaggerate certain things, certain features.
You exaggerated my pins on my chest right here?
Oh, yeah, sure.
And also these pins over here.
You're always changing the color of your pens, I guess. You know, I've got a green, a red, and a yellow, and I notice you've got a blue, a red, and a yellow.
I like the primary colors, red, yellow, and blue.
Right.
And you have the lapels right here.
Mm-hmm.
Now, this is fantastic. Now, I bet if you put all these together, you make a really nice caricature drawing, right?
Oh, yeah, sure.
It's fantastic. And the eyebrows right here makes me look like I'm ready to really blast across that paper, huh?
Oh,
You sure are. There's your pencil.
Let us go and draw some more, please.
Thanks for bringing that by, Zebtron.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Go on, Commander.
Are you going to draw some cartoon faces of your friends? You can take your exaggeration, exaggerate one feature, another feature, make it look a little more funny, a little more neat for your friends to laugh at, so they can like what you drew of them. Draw the side down here, a little bit of color, tone in the bottom, jet propulsion for the space unit. And then I'll take my yellow and highlight the top. All along here, and also the top of this unit. How about the yellow on the clouds, too? You can tell I like yellow. My favorite color is purple. I use a little bit of purple up here. So using color helps highlight your drawing, helps your drawing stand out from the background. See how these clouds really stand out from the background now that I've highlighted them. I think I'll make the flame, since I already did it really dark, I'll use a dark color to put a little bit of color on there. I'll use my red color right here. Make it shooting through. Now see how neat that looks? Right through the center of that bubble cloud. And since I'm using red, I'll use red on the right side to highlight the right side of the space station. I'll use red over here. See, I'm not pushing that hard because I don't want it to be a real dark red, just a light touch of color on the side here. And also underneath here, over here. I'm leaving the top so I can highlight that with a lighter color, maybe even a yellow. Maybe I'll use yellow for all the tops. I think I'll go along here and add color to the right side. I like being consistent for my whole space station, making the whole space station a certain tone. I'm even going to make this red over here. And then red down on this side. Gives you ideas for your secret city, right? You can put little windows and doors and then color them in. Make it a little more interesting. Spice it up. Remember, your drawing's like a musical instrument. The more you practice, the better your drawing, and the more confident you get with your drawing. Draw, draw, draw. Practice your drawing 20 or 30 minutes a day. Stay in a super positive attitude. I'll see you next time.